Hi all, Hal here with more Space Engineers, and today we're going to start working on something. Just a little something. So we've been listening to the comments on all of the videos, and I agree. I think we're going to end up building a much larger ground base. But first, we have to go get some minerals, and before we get minerals, we have to build a mining ship. So let's go. Alright, so I have been doing a bunch of stuff off camera. Let me show you just some of the things that we've gotten going on here. So we've gone out and we've picked up a lot more iron. We've picked up more gold. We haven't finished gold or silver yet. So, yeah, we've basically just been going out, gathering a bunch of things up and crafting a bunch of parts because I wanted to build a mining craft. So like I had said, I have been paying attention to what everyone's saying on the videos, and like I had said myself, I would actually like to build, a large mobile base that we can use to do mineral processing, and actually explore the planet a little bit, because we don't spend a lot of time usually actually going out and taking a look at the planet. So what I want to do is we'll get this mining craft built. We will do lots of mining off camera probably. Get the resources together for it, and then next week we'll start working on the big build. And I'm thinking we've got this nice open area out here. We'll probably go ahead and build it there. Now, because we're going to be doing a large grid build, I'm thinking I am going to install Bob, mainly because of the fact that I don't have 14 or 15 hours to just schlep parts back and forth and weld things up. I'd love to have that kind of time on my hands still, but unfortunately. So yeah, we'll probably end up putting Bob back in, and let's see here. Oh, okay. It's not too far out. But yeah, so I was saying we'll probably put Bob in to get all of that welded up, and then I may take Bob back out. I don't know yet. So there have been reports the beam drill that I want to use is having problems in the newer updates. Hopefully by the time you see this, it should be working again. But I'll let you know when we get closer to needing it as to whether or not we're going to be able to use it. Because worst case scenario, we end up just building a larger version of the ship we're about to put together here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some stuff. Now, I did go ahead and put the rover cockpit back in, so we do have that again. And I'm going to play with the design a little bit. Now, I vaguely remember having built something along the lines of what I am thinking about here. But I need to make sure we have everything set up properly. So I want that and that. And we want it to go that way. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is so that we can put the connector on top. All right. So you are. Make sure. Yeah. Okay. So we want the. Actually, let's do it this way. Okay. Now we are going to this and grab a couple of these. All right, so we have large connector here, or large connecting port there, and we want those there, and you how do we want to do this? Yeah. I think it's how we want to do it. Now, the reason I'm trying to decide, and I'll show you here really quick, because we're going to grab some of these guys. And as you can see, they have large and small connectors. So we've got, you know what I'm going to need a conveyor block. Let's go ahead and get conveyor junction. We want to minimize you, and we're going to weld you up. That way I can see the connections, because I had already forgot what was facing where. All right, so that is, I think that is correct. Pardon me, I've got hiccups. Okay, that should be correct. Now, the reason why we're doing it this way, and I'll show you here in a second, we're going to have you go like so. You really? Well, that's interesting. So I can connect there, and I can do that. Huh. I don't think I've ever had that problem before. Okay, let's try that again. So we're going to put one on this side. And we're going to do the same over here. Because OR, as you may or may not know, only needs a small connector to fit through. So what this allows us to do is, hopefully not break everything here, is to have 4 drills on this thing and be able to put connectors or thrusters on the outer edges. And then we can have 1 thruster on the front, 1 thruster on the back to push the whole thing around. Because we're going to basically use the large atmospheric thrusters that we have from the LY pack. And yeah, so that's basically what we're doing. All right. So we're going to go ahead and repeat this process here. Just get a couple more there. Okay. And we can take that stuff out. All right. Now the idea is that we will either put, because I'm thinking these thrusters are fairly high powered, right? You are Atmos thruster. Okay. Excuse me. So what I'm thinking here, I'm do one on either side. Like so. One here, one here. All right. We'll have to take this out once we have everything set up. But we're going to end up with one over here. Like that. And then we're going to put the rover cockpit on top. Let's get rid of you for a second. You know what I might do is I might... no. Alright. So the connector is there, so we're going to 1, 2, maybe? Oh no, how do we want to do that? Let's try it with the lower connection. No, because we're going to put the thruster there, so we do actually need that to be up one more block, actually. Alright, so if we do that and that, that should allow us to have the thruster there. So we're going to need a ore detector. We're going to need an antenna. So let's go ahead and get both of these off of here. Grab that and that. And we'll just go ahead and... Oh, nope. Did not want that. I wanted the antenna. Okay. Ah. Alright. We're going to just go ahead and do... Oh, you know what? Let me check something really quick here. We're going to grab the parts for the rover cockpit really fast. Because I want to see where the ports are so that we can hook this thing up with an O2 system. Okay, so we can get to the ports there. So if we do O2, drop that out, drop that back in. I'm wondering, can we get away with... I mean, we'll have to load the ice manually. Because we still need a place for the connector. Okay, I think I have an idea. So we're going to get that out of there for right now. We're going to go ahead and grab our conveyor blocks. And for this, we are going to have it go one. Actually, no, we don't even have to do that. Oh no, we do have to have it do this. Okay. So if we do... Let's see here. If we do that... And we go... Nope, that's not going to work. Because what's going to happen is we need to have that hooked in there. We do two more of those. Do two of those. And then what we can do is take the O2 generator. I mean, I guess I could actually get away with doing that because it isn't exceeding the area at all. Okay, so let's do this. Do one there, do one there. And that. Okay. So that will allow us to pull ice in to here. That allows this all to be piped in so we have atmosphere in the cockpit. And then what we will do here is we're going to go and try to put in a connector. Now I may need to come back later and adjust this. But for now, That should mostly work. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to take ore detector and actually, yeah, we'll do it this way. No, not two of you. We do not need two antennas. Thank you very much. All right. Now the only thing we need, only other thing that we need now is power and an RCS unit or gyros. Sorry. So we're gonna grab this, drop you in. We can mount you there. And I'm going to need to make, maybe not. We might be able to get away with this. So it is a spacing issue. Okay, so if we do, you're not going to let me do that. So go ahead and grab our conveyor back here really quick. Do conveyor block. Conveyor block. And hopefully you're seeing where my thought process is going with this. Okay, so we have lateral thrust, we have forward thrust. Once we have this thing welded up, we'll cut this away. We'll have a thruster on this side for retro thrust. We have two reactors, which should hopefully keep us from overdrawing on all of this, because these thrusters take a lot of power. So I'm hoping to be able to get the whole thing together. Okay, so let's go ahead. Do I have... Oh, you know what I'm going to need to do? I am going to need to do... No assemblers found. What do you mean no assemblers found? Alright, so... I need one of those. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab the parts that we need here. I know I don't have the parts for the second one, but that's okay. We can get this thing mostly welded up at this point. 6, where do we go? 10, 11, 12, 13 should be enough parts. So yeah, this is the general idea. Let me know what you think about it down in the section below. That's what the comment section is great for, is that you can you know, pipe up and give me your feedback on if you like the designs, or if there's something you want to see me try and build instead. Oh man, did I just... I did. Give me that. Really? Are you serious? Come on. There we go. Wasn't quite what I was intending, but sure. We'll let that go. There you go. Alright, so let's go and get the rest of this welded up. And so I figured, since everyone complains when I don't show you the build or the building process. Oh, son of a... This is what I don't like about small grids. Okay. Small grid builds are annoying because of the trying to get all of the pieces welded up first. There we go. Okay, so you're welded up, you're all welded up. Let's go ahead and throw one more in there. Alright, gyro is up there. Actually, I'm thinking, let's put the gyro down. No. So let's put the gyro over here. Okay, shouldn't need any more of those. And grab you, place you there. Alright. We need our antenna and ore detector. And hopefully when I'm done with this portion of it. Yes, I know I had them the other way last time. It's fine. Okay. And look at that. It's nice having assemblers that actually work again. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cut here. I'm going to finish welding up all of this stuff. We'll get some uranium in the system so that it can power on. And when we come back, I'll show you what we've got going on. Alright, we'll be right back. And we're back. So, we've gone ahead and welded everything up. I think we welded everything up. Haven't put any uranium in it yet. Haven't powered on the reactors or anything like that. I think that looks right. Everything looks like it's piped in. So let's grab a bit of uranium out of here. I don't know, we're just going to grab, what do we got? You've got a bunch, so we're going to go ahead and grab 50 out of there. And let's go ahead and hit cargo, hide empty. Right, and we're going to split you into two groups of 25. One for each reactor. Now, you don't want to be standing next to those thrusters. Even the small grid ones, when they fire on, they tend to be a little bit explosive, so you do want to be careful about that. I've killed myself several times in the game doing that by not thinking about it. So now we're going to go here, have it set up so we're able to go ahead and grab everything that we need to. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. Everything's powered on, right? Alright. So do I want to have it drop down, maybe? Let's have it drop down. Now, the reason I did the one block offset on that is I'm hoping that when we get out of the thing, it won't kill us. Alright, everything looks stable. You are one ugly ship. Okay. But we have... Look at the... that is... Okay, that's rather epic. Let's grab this thing. We're going to throw these down here. Oh, look at you. I don't know what to call this thing. Okay, somebody needs to come up with a name for this. Ugly duckling is not allowed, so alright. Let's see, I don't know. What are we probably running low on? Probably running low on... I've got nickel, I've got Cobalt's probably one of the things I'm running fairly low on. Can always use more iron. Let's go grab some iron. Okay, this thing is awesome. It handles awesomely. I mean, this is actually a nice handling vehicle. I think there's enough mass on it that the gyro isn't completely overpowered. Oh, before I forget. When you mention overpower, you have to keep that in consideration. Now, this is the reason why I wanted to use the rover cockpit, because it allows us a little bit better control. I guess I should put some lights on this thing too. Alright, so what we're going to do first is let me show you what it looks like when you do regular mining with one of these. These are the tiered ship tools. This is the tier 2 drill. Shouldn't be too much larger than normal, as you can see. Yeah, no, not too bad. And this is why we were trying to keep everything within a certain radius. We wanted to be able to make sure that the ship, everything on the ship would be able to fit within the hole that we were mining. Now, this is what happens when you go to excavate mode. Oh, yes. Yes, I do love my job. Okay. So yeah, we will need to get a couple of... Oh, look at you. We've already hit iron. So this is going to actually be the major vein. That's awesome. So the other nice thing is that we could actually swap out the where the thrusters are on either side if we needed to. And what that would allow us to do is to put sorting blocks in. So if we wanted something with a little bit larger footprint, or if we went with smaller cargo blocks, we could actually set up systems to basically take care of pretty much everything we really needed to. 300k of ice. Everything's full. 16k of stone. Ridiculous amount of everything else. Why is my... Did I not attach something properly? Alright, we're gonna have to figure that out. But that's okay. I think we'll figure that out off camera. And then once I know what the problem is, I'll let you know. It's probably to do with the way that the connectors work on the or the conveyors work on small grid. The O2 generator, the connection ports, the two small connection ports, are rather exclusive into what they will allow to connect or be passed through them. So small grids, usually the small grid conveyors will only allow you to pass ore and very small components like computers, displays. I don't think you can even pass plates for that. So the thing with the O2 generator is that the front ports that you normally connect to the back of the cockpit only allow you to pass the O2 the tanks. So alright, so this should be interesting. Before we go too much further, let's go ahead and grab our connector. Nope. Wrong one. I want a switch lock. Thank you. This is going to be interesting. I think we've got enough clearance in there to get away with this. I think. Find out in a second. Do 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 do. Yeah. And looks pretty good. Oh. We actually want to go in here on our connector. We want to disable connector strength. And we're going to do the same on this one. A lot of times I will leave connector strength turned on. Son of a... I'm already looking at it, Hal. Come on, buddy. All right. There we go. And we're just going to use the little connector status indicator there. All right. And we'll go ahead and grab our thrusters because these are the only things hooked in right now. Mining thrusters. And we'll turn those off. We're going to grab our group. Drop that in there. And I'm probably going to relocate the little mobile base because I found recently, it looks like with one of the recent updates, they've reintroduced the connectors will sometimes turn themselves off on restarts. So yeah. So we can go here and go. What's our cargo looking like? So, really? Come here, buddy. Do. All right. Just making sure. He was trying to sabotage. You see that? It's carrying explosives. Okay, I think that's everything, right? Was that all of them? I don't think anybody else got inside and started tearing anything up, right? All right. We got our little shuttle down there. So I will probably move this thing forward a little bit just in case that wonderful thing decides to detach for some reason. I guess I could leave the engines running. Base has got 6 days worth of power. You know what? We're just going to leave that running. And then that way, if it does detach, we don't have to worry about this thing dropping off and killing everybody. I never realized that was there before. Huh. Notice something new every day. All right, so we have a mining craft. We have the base updates, and we have the plan moving forward. So I think we're going to go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, any feedback on the build, I did ask for some feedback earlier, so... Anyway, you can throw those down in the comment section below the video. And on that note, we're going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific weekend. And as always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. I shoot the moon. Why does it look like I am actually shooting the moon?